Shane from the Peoria Public Library, and I'm here to tell you today how to make DIY bubble projects. We'll be making 3 different projects with simple items around the house and even some bubble solution as well. So with that in mind, let's begin. Okay, for the tiny bubble maker, what you're going to do is you're going to take all your straws, have them together, just bunch them up real quick, straighten them out on the table or surface that you're working on, so you see, make sure it's all straight, and then real easy, just cut where the stretchy part is of the straw. So where the stretchy part is where you're going to cut. Just take your scissors and one quick cut. Should all be even, or about as even as they can get, and then just take a rubber band, wrap it around the middle. That's it. Try to get it tight without squeezing it so tight that it messes up the formation of the straws. Then you're going to push them down, trying to make them even, because otherwise when you push it into the solution, it won't work. You'll have some straws that get in while others don't. Once you have it as even as you can get it, take your scissors, kind of trim the edges. That way you know it's even. And that's it. That's all you need for the tiny bubbles. You might want to trim the straws a little bit just to make it easier to blow out of. And if you want to do that, just slide the rubber band down the straws and then cut halfway through. 1, 2, 3. If you wanted to, all of these straws could be used to make another bubble blower, or they could thicken up the one that you already have just by adding it together and wrapping a rubber band around it again. To make the large bubble wand, what you're going to do is you're going to take your straws and cut right where they extend, right there. You don't have to do this, but it makes it easier to maneuver the wand later on when you dip it in the bubble solution. Make sure they're even and just slice. Easy peasy. Once you have your 2 straws, what you're going to do is you're going to take your string, get a large strand, and just have it go through the straws. Feed it through. It might take a little work because it'll stick to the sides through static. See how it comes out the other side? Now you can just grab it, pull it through, and do the same thing with the end to the other straw. Then you're going to pull it through so that you have more loose thread to work with. Pull the straws apart. That's about how wide you're going to want it to be. And it can be wider depending on your container that your bubble solution is going to be in, but this is generally about a good size. Once you have this size down, you're going to tie the loose end to the still attached end. See? Still attached. Pull it tight, make sure it doesn't come loose, and now just trim it. So cut off the end still attached, cut off the loose bit. There you have it, just like that. Move the knot into the straws just by moving the string around. That'll make it easier to grab the bubble. The last one we're going to make is the bubble snake. This one's pretty easy as well. It just needs a bottle that you're going to cut. I'm going to cut my bottle right here about halfway down, but if you need to, because it's easier on yours, you can cut it lower down or higher up. Just make sure to leave enough space that you can attach your sock to it, okay? So I'm going to cut it right about here, and I'm going to do that by squeezing the bottle so I can cut a little bit easier. And then I'm just going to cut around. I'm going to take my sock. It's clean. It's an old sock. I lost the matching pair. Make sure you use an old sock so no one gets mad at you. And kind of fold it down a little bit. So I'm just going to attach this to the bottom. As you can see, I'm kind of straightening out the bottle underneath. If your sock is like mine, you might have to maneuver a little bit so that any extra sewing like this isn't in front of the opening of the bottle, because that'll just interfere with the bubble snake. And you want to make sure it's tight, otherwise the bubble snake won't work as well. Once you have it in a position that you like, something like this where it's tight, it's not going to fold in on it, you're going to take a rubber band and just put it over the top so that it holds it in place. So just like that, easy peasy. As you can see, I had to fold my sock up in order to make room for the part I'm going to blow into, which is the part that you normally drink out of the bottle. Okay, but otherwise you have your tool ready to make your snake.